When people think of Bangladesh today, an image of chaos often comes to mind. It feels as if another shocking event has just happened. But we will not go into political debates. Instead, today we will tell you about an incident that woke up the entire city of Dhaka one morning with a storm of news. The body of a popular actress was found beside a road in Keraniganj near the Hazratpur Bridge. There were marks of injuries on her face, and her body was covered with wounds. But the story hidden behind this murder was not just the story of a killing. It was a dark chapter of love, betrayal, and violence.
Today, we will tell that story, the final chapter in the lives of actress Raima Islam Shimu and her husband, Nobel Hossein Nobel, where love turned into a conspiracy of death.
Raima Shimu, a well-known name in the Bangla film industry in the late 1990s. Smart, confident, and full of life in front of the camera. From big-screen films to television dramas and telefilms, she was popular everywhere. But outside this glamorous life, there was also a silent shadow.
Her family life was unstable, and her marriage was troubled. Her husband, Nobel, once known as a producer, seemed to be burning inside because of Shimu's growing success. Shimu's friends said, deep inside, she always carried a silent fear. Sometimes she would say that Nobel had a very bad temper and occasionally lost control.
Morning of 16 January 2022. A normal day began in an apartment on Green Road in Dhaka. Shimu was busy preparing for work. In just a few days, shooting for a new drama was supposed to begin. But that morning would become the last morning of her life. Welcome to Crime Mind. And today I bring you a real crime story not from India, but from Bangladesh, the horrifying death of a Bangladeshi actress. So I request you to watch the entire video and share your opinion as well.
17 January 2022, the next morning. Some local people in Keraniganj noticed a sack lying beside the road and informed the police. When the Keraniganj police arrived at the spot, they found the body of a woman, her face brutally crushed, stuffed inside a sack. It did not take long to identify the body, because from that very day, actress Raima Shimu had been missing. The news spread throughout Dhaka. Social media exploded with questions. Who killed her? Why was such a popular actress murdered? After Shimu's death, her friends and colleagues poured out their grief on social media. Actress Moshumi wrote, "Her smile still floats before my eyes. I can't believe she's gone." One of Shimu's friends said, "She always used to say, 'I want to live life in my own way,' but she had to pay the price of that freedom with her life."
At that time, every media outlet in Bangladesh had the same headlines: actress missing, body recovered, police searching for husband. Meanwhile, Shimu's husband, Nobel, went to the police station and filed a complaint that his wife was missing.
But there were many inconsistencies in his statement. When police examined his car, they found the same thread used to stitch the sack, along with some bloodstains. Eventually, police detained Nobel and began questioning him. At first, he denied everything, but as the interrogation grew deeper, his mask began to fall. Finally, he broke down and confessed, "I did it in anger. Shimu wanted to separate."
After Nobel's statement, the case took a dramatic turn. One shocking detail after another began to surface. At one time, this couple had been a well-known pair in the media world, one an artist, the other a producer. From the outside, their family life seemed perfect, but inside it was filled with cracks. According to the police investigation report, that morning there was a fierce argument between Nobel and Shimu. The reason? Shimu wanted to separate, while Nobel wanted to keep her under his control. Soon the house filled with tension and shouting. In anger,
Nobel lost control of himself. According to the report, when the argument reached its peak, Nobel wrapped a towel around Shimu's neck and kept tightening it until she stopped breathing. The air in the room grew heavy and the shadow of death descended. When everything was over, Nobel realized he had made the biggest mistake of his life.
Woman who once came alive in front of the camera was now lying lifeless on the floor. Fear, panic, and regret all mixed together, turning Noble into a completely shattered man at that moment. He knew that hiding the body was now the only option left for him, and that is where the real game began.
With no other option left, Nobel called his friend Farhad. "Brother, I'm in serious trouble. I need your help." Farhad came to the Green Road apartment. The two sat down and planned how to remove the body. They decided to place the body in a plastic sack and dump it somewhere far away. According to the plan, they brought a large sack. They put the body inside the sack and stitched the mouth of the sack shut. Following the plan, in the morning, they sent the security guard to a nearby shop on the pretext of buying breakfast. As soon as the guard left, the two men carried the sack containing the body downstairs and placed it inside Nobel's personal car. Initially, they planned to dispose of the body in the Mirpur area, but after seeing police patrol on the road, they panicked and returned to Green Road. That night, they again discussed how to eliminate the evidence of the crime.
According to police assumptions, that same evening, on the night of January 16th, Noble and Farhad headed toward Keraniganj. In the darkness of the night, on an empty road, their car slowly stopped by the roadside. Then they unloaded the sack and left it beside the road, partially covering it with soil and grass. They thought no one would ever know, but they forgot one thing. The truth never stays hidden forever.
After completing the investigation, the police submitted a charge sheet to the court. The charges included Section 302 for murder and Section 201 for attempting to destroy evidence. A case was formally filed against Nobel and Farhad. Local residents, the security guard, and even neighbors came forward to testify against them. Some neighbors stated, "We heard the sound of a loud argument that morning."
The case is still under trial, but society seems to have already delivered its verdict. It was an inhumane act of brutality against a woman. An actress who once made people laugh and cry eventually became a tragic character herself. Her life now stands like a mirror for society, showing that when love loses its sense of humanity, it can become the most dangerous weapon.
Was extreme jealousy, professional insecurity, and mental instability the real cause behind this incident? When a person begins to feel threatened by the success of a loved one, they forget love itself. The desire for control alone can turn a person into a monster. Shimu was the mother of 2 children. Today, those children can no longer see their mother's face. Sometimes they look at her photograph and say, "This is our mother." This incident is not just the story of a murder, but also a reflection of society, where in the eyes of some people, a woman's independence is still seen as a crime. In the name of love and relationships, how many times have we seen such inhumane acts, where once deep love turns into violence, revenge, and the sting of death?
Raima Shimu's death reminds us of something important. Love is not only about possession, it also requires respect, understanding, and humanity. Otherwise, death itself can be born in the name of love. This was today's story. Love, jealousy, and the death of fame, the mysterious murder of actress Shimu. To watch more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to Crime Mind. If you liked the video, please like it and share it with your friends. Namaskar.